You know what I'm saying? Like, wow, Bronze, you boring now. We can't get no money no more. You don't want no women? Is there anything you want? I'd be like, yeah. I want to live forever.
Yeah, the way, the truth, the life. Blessing to put our feet on the path of Christ. Only got one shot, can't sacrifice twice. Hebrews 10, break it down real nice. Walk how he walk, heed the words he taught. If Yashaya never did it, then your doctrine off. Be the mirror we must look in and analyze self. Examine thyself, that your faith shine well. That's 2 Corinthians 13:5. So easy to be blind, meet demise in these end times. We already bombed the first of the game, then to lose the latter rain, now that'd just be a shame. So excuse me for not playing. I think it's something that could help us all, I'ma say it. And I ain't dumbing down the message to save your feelings. Better check some of them parables, cause Christ didn't. He must lead everything you want, all that you need to overcome iniquity and succeed. But he must lead everlasting life for you and your seed. Drop our stubbornness and become me, cause he must lead. We gotta science up wrongfully, nail ourselves to a cross and bleed. He must lead. Yeah, Christ must lead. Yeah, he must lead.
Following the light that was made from the beginning, shining from the darkness on our ways when we sinning. Fiery trail that's carved out for us to walk on. I'm being protected, got the Christ-made garbs on. Gradually waking, enduring tribulation, partakers of sufferings and a consolation. Hebrews 7:25, repping that high priest that became us, higher than the heavens. Read John 15:5, that's with a root stem. Won't make it to the kingdom unless we going through him, showing no resistance. He lead from a distance, and the seed from the right hand of the omniscient. Body that's glorified, trying to be immortalized. Philippians 3:4-11, compromise. Created a tailor-made path for us to walk in. One eternal light must take heed that
he must lead everything you want, all that you need to overcome iniquity and succeed. But he must lead everlasting life for you and your seed. Drop our stubbornness and become me, cause he must lead. We gotta science up wrongfully, nail ourselves to a cross and bleed. He must lead.
He must lead.
Yeah, Christ must lead.
Must lead.
Yeah, he must lead. Salvation of the Jews that sacrifice.
Corinthians 6:20, that's the asking price.
Yeah, everlasting rule in the afterlife.
In order to make the cut, must be chastened, right?
1,000 years rest, Rev 20:5.
Not dying forever, that's being truly alive. Gonna be
reigning over Gentiles, but treating them right. Not like they fathers did us in the most high sight.
Many fountains flowing with milk and honey that's surrounded by
12 diverse fruit trees of life.
As we marvel on one accord, looking up to the sky.
Palms in our hands, our robes is white.
When Abba come down, gonna be wiping tears from the saints' eyes.
That's what you get when you following Christ.
You get awarded eternity, peace living in harmony normally. But before the transition, he must lead
everything you want, all that you need to overcome iniquity and succeed. But he must lead everlasting life for you and your seed. Drop our stubbornness and become me, cause he must lead. We gotta science up wrongfully, nail ourselves to a cross and bleed. He must lead.
He must lead.
Yeah, Christ must lead.
He must lead.
Yeah, he must lead everything you want, all that you need to overcome iniquity and succeed. But he must lead everlasting life for you and your seed. Drop our stubbornness and become me, cause he must lead. We gotta science up wrongfully, nail ourselves to a cross and bleed. He must lead. Yeah, Christ must lead.
He must lead.
Yeah, he must lead.
John chapter 10:7. Then said Yashaya unto them again, Verily, verily, I say unto you, I am the door of the sheep. Verse 8, all that ever came before me are thieves and robbers, but the sheep did not hear them. Verse 9, I am the door. By me, if any man enter in, he shall be saved, and shall go in and out, and find pasture. I know you got something on that, let's get it.
I'ma just spin it back a little bit. You know the John 10:1-4. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door into the sheepfold, but climbeth up some other way, the same is a thief and a rob too. But he that entereth in by the door is the shepherd of the sheep. 3, to him the porter openeth, and the sheep hear his voice, and he calleth his own sheep by name, and leadeth them out. 4, and when he putteth forth his own sheep, he goeth before them, and the sheep follow him. They know his voice. See that? He leads them. All praises to the Most High. Ahayah in the name of Yashaya and in the Holy Spirit. Wow.